All right, guys, we're queuing up here. All right, we are queuing up. A little messy here, a little bit messy. Ah. Okay, almost ready. All right, where are we, guys? Listen, tonight's gonna be a cool night. We're gonna talk about the giveaways. We're gonna talk about what we're giving away. We're gonna talk about some of the cool stuff we have going on. So, um, what's up, the wing? Calvin, I think it says. How are you? All right, guys, we're gonna get queued up here in a minute. I'm just making a coffee so I don't fall asleep on you like the other day. And I don't know what's happening here, but this camera is falling. Let's see if I can get this one a little bit closer. All right, that should work right there. All right, I got a little bit of a mess going on here. I apologize. So, bow hitch. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see the bow hitch. I'm just working on the video. Let me turn this. Sorry, guys. There we go. That's better. So I just worked on the video for this. You guys will see that video coming up. This thing's pretty sweet. Very simple product, but very effective product for you guys to go hands-free in the field. I love it. So that is based on this bracket here. Goes under your sight, under your quiver, all that stuff, so it's not in the way or messing with anything. Then it comes out with this hook system, and then you can grab this hook system with this backpack strap, or you can buy a carry strap that goes around you so it can carry your bow for you. Love it. So that's pretty cool. All right, let me do this because this is I apologize. I don't like to prepare. I like to just go right off the cusp. I think it's cooler. Okay. So what we're going to do is put our bows up here for the giveaway. So for those who have been following or not following, if you haven't joined subscription, you're going to want to, because here's the options for the winner. So if you win the bow giveaway this week, it's coming up this week, you have your choice. We have an Expedition Smoke. So this baby is, I think it was like a 2022 or 21, this bow, but it's a beast. Basically, it's brand new. It's only shot for the video we did. So there's your first option. All right, let me get this out of my way. I'm about to fall. Okay, second option is the APA Black Mamba 28MT. So this is a super short bow, but a powerhouse. So if you're looking to try an APA, this might be a great first option for you guys. Again, it's got the toolkit. It's got everything you'd want, the micro adjust. It's got the fang. It's got a spider web, because you can see it's been sitting there a while. So that's the APA. So this is your second choice. All right, we'll put that over here on our fang. Actually, yeah, we will. On our fang, yeah, it's just hanging normal. And then our third choice is an Obsession. So this is Obsession. I forgot the name of this one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think it was like the Ghost or something. This is the one they sent me about a year and a half, or last year, I believe, or the year before. No, I think it was last year. Some of you guys will know what model this is. There's no labels on it, which I find very interesting. But cool pattern. So you can see there. So that's pretty cool. So again, guys, this is for our membership program. So if you're not a member, you're going to want to get the team logo you see on TikTok. Just sign up, join subscription, and you'll be entered that quickly. That's it. And for YouTube, same concept. It says join channel. You're going to want to do that to get a chance at one of these 3 bows. Now, remember, the bows that don't get selected will still go into the pool for next time as well. So the person who wins this time, the next time there'll be these other 2 plus another bow. So we're going to start doing a 3 bow rotation. So you guys get a little bit of a choice, so it makes it a little bit fun, and you don't have to get stuck with the bow brand maybe you don't want. You'll have another option. I think a Hoyt will be coming up as well in the next one. So just FYI. Yeah, this is, if you guys go back to my video on YouTube, if you just go Obsession, BowHunterPlanet, the latest video we did had this information on it. the issue is we gave away the other obsession last year on TikTok, I believe. And so this was the other one. There was 2 of them total. So thanks, Thompson. Thompson's doing a shared sub, which you could do that as well. So that works very well to get people in. So the people he shared with will now be entered. And then on top of the fact, he'll get extra entries for doing that. So thank you, Thompson, for doing that. All right, what did you guys say over here? I never win anything, so I stopped bothering trying. Well, Calvin, you can't win if you don't try. So that's all I can tell you, my friend. Great questions, the wing and tall boys. So Tacticam, I have not done yet. I just put a video out saying last call, basically. So that'll be coming up soon. Now remember, that one, all I do on that one is I sort through the comments. Here's what I do. I flip a coin first to determine if I'm on TikTok or I'm on YouTube. Because I put both those on both those platforms because these are my 2 best platforms. So I flip a coin to start. If it's heads, it goes to TikTok. If it's tails, it goes to YouTube. So if it goes to YouTube, that's why you should always comment on both if you can. So then I go through and I just literally randomly go like this. I flick it and I just stop, and whoever's name it is who's going to win those test or needle ones. Those are very open to anybody. Try to keep it very nonchalant, random if possible. Thanks, Jameson, for sending that sub. If you want to enter for these bows, guys, you have to join the subscription. So just remember, you got to be a subscriber on TikTok and or YouTube. If you want double chances, do both. I mean, some people do a whole bunch of these things. So here's the first option again, the Obsession. I wish I knew the name. I feel really stupid. I don't know the name. I apologize, guys. I would have thought it would have said it on here. That's why I just snagged it, but it doesn't say. I don't want to say it's the Chaos, but I think the Chaos came with this one. Don't forget, there's also 2 winners this time around. Someone else will be taking these home as well. So this was the, it doesn't matter, but we got a May and a June. So that's what we're going to do. And then we also have for the Smoke from Expedition. This is a powerhouse bow. So this is the other option for someone who wins. Thanks to that heart. Here's the Smoke. So this baby is a beast. Very fast bow. We only shot it for the video. It never shot it again. It's been sitting there ever since. So great option for somebody who wants something different. And then again, the APA. This was the Mamba 28 MT. So very small. And I know some of you never had a chance to shoot an APA, so you might want this one just for that reason. And if you don't like it, you just sell it. Now, sorry, I forgot your other question. There is no lefties, but you can always just sell the bow and use the money towards a lefty. So that's what I'd recommend if you decide to do it. But that's how I would do it. Thanks for the subs. The guys coming in with those new subs. I see them. Thank you. It's hard to see it from here, but I appreciate that. And let me grab my coffee. I got this. This is so cool, guys. We get like the most random things sometimes. We got this bottle of whiskey from 12 Point. They sent me this. And I guess they're like an outdoor. I'm not a huge whiskey person, but they sent us 2 bottles. I gave one to Jamie, who drinks more of the whiskey around here. But they sent us this thing. It came in. It's sweet. So it came like this, which I thought was really cool. The problem is I can't really taste test it because I don't know what the heck I'm really doing. Not a huge whiskey person, so I mean, yeah, I can sip it and tell you it's great, but I don't really know. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I just don't really know. Anyway, kind of cool, huh? I thought that was neat. All right, the whiskey's not going in the giveaway, guys, so don't even ask. All right, let me see here. I got to go over real quick. All right, here we go. You say, when you say the winner, I don't know what that means. Howdy, Patty. How you doing? What's the best way to get eye to bow hunting? I don't want to half-ass it. You mean get into it, Brett? You want to start getting into bow hunting? If you haven't done anything with bow hunting, I highly recommend our series. It's called Archery Basics 101. It's in our series division. It's only $1, but buy it because it takes you through 12 very important videos that help you get going. Just get your foot in the right movements here, and then from there, keep moving. Yeah, you boy, I'll let you guys know. We'll probably do the bow giveaway this Friday night, is what I'm thinking, or Saturday. But you don't have to be live to win, so you're good. Awesome on the Carnage. That's exciting. Sean, I love it. Sean, don't forget, guys, you can send your galaxies if you want to get extra spots. You can also share subs to get extra spots. On YouTube, I think it's a $10 donation. I think it's a little bit different. It's a super chat or something they call it. But if you want extra spots into the giveaway, if you're a member, you can do that. So that's always open. That helps the channel dramatically. What arrows? I just recommend Easton. I'm actually about to do an Easton arrow giveaway as well coming up here. You guys are going to see that video. So keep that in mind for those looking to get arrows. Probably could hunt an elephant, but I don't know. Chi bugs. I don't know about that. Sea bugs. Sorry, I don't know why I said chi bugs. P.S. A good poundage would be like 60 pounds is like the average. So for an animal like a deer, you want to be between 55 and unlimited. Really, you can go up to 100, I guess. But most people don't do the 100. You know what I mean? That's a little crazy. So I recommend 65 is pretty much the like middle ground, and then 70. Most younger guys are shooting 70. I shoot 60 as an example, but I'm in my mid years. So again, the obsession is one option for the winter. So the obsession will be one option. The expedition smoke will be your other option. And again, the APA Black Mamba 28 MT will be another option. So very cool stuff. Beautiful bows. And again, there'll be two winners because we have to pick a winner for the Burris Optics as well. Someone will get this as well. So wouldn't it be something that the same person who bought an extra entry won both? That would be crazy. I feel like it's happened before. Didn't Jameson win like 3 things at one time? Also, for those of you who have been around, okay, so those who did the auto renew and have been here a year plus and have renewed every year, you've been given a bonus. So basically, if you win, you get a bonus prize. So in this case, like if you win the bow, you're most likely going to get like a rest to go with it, a sight, a quiver, something like that. Some of you have like 2 or 3 bonuses, so you'll get 2 or 3 things. So it's pretty cool. That's one of the reasons I tell you guys to do auto renew, because if you can afford it and you don't mind doing it, just do it, because it doesn't make sense to not. The people on here who are plus members and super members and X members, you automatically get your extra entries basically right in there. So some people like to buy extras, and then some people just like to sign up for the $40 a month type thing and just know they're getting a whole bunch of extra entries for that. So just keep that in mind. There's just kind of different ways of doing it. Everybody's different. What's up, West Texas? How you doing, man? Burrs for the pores. Come on, John. Burrs are fine. I think they work great. I mean, yeah, I agree. They're not like some like high-end 6 Hour or something like that, or I get it. But for average hunters, I think they're pretty good. I like them. I mean, they work good for me. And the other one I'm still working on is the Oracle 2. I got to do some more video content with that coming up this year. Very excited to get moving on that. I'll talk to Bow Hitch, see if they'll be willing to do some bow hitches for you guys too as well this year. That would be really cool. Oh, so what's up, guys? It's nice to be in the studio tonight. Normally I'm podcasting right now, so I wouldn't have time to do this, but we decided to skip this week because Tim had some stuff to do. So I figured I'd come to the studio, do that, try to get some stuff together for you guys. I also owe some people some stuff still, so if I owe you stuff, I didn't forget. I have a list of people I have to get stuff to. So I didn't forget, so just keep it that way. Victor, don't lose your subscription, my friend. Make sure you renew before this bow giveaway, because you're going to be upset if you're not in. So, especially when you've been around so long. That's why I said, Victor, just get on you might as well do the auto renew, man. You've been around a long time. So it wouldn't make sense for you to have to keep messing with it. And then if you lapsed on accident, you would lose your extra bonuses. So it doesn't make sense to do that. Again, obsession. All right, so yeah, a big man bow would be, if you're 6'4", Ben. PSC has a lot of long draw bows. I'm assuming you have a long draw. So I would check them out. They have a decent amount that go that way. I don't know what you're saying, Mike. I don't know what you mean by you won once and hoops you had to go through. It probably was a scam. Because there's not a lot of hoops with this, so I don't know what you mean by that. You must have got scammed. You must have somehow fell into the scam market there. You got to be careful what you're doing with these people, man. They're crazy on here. Every time I report 10 of these people, another 10 join in. It's weird. From my account, I don't know about that. Unless you won something and you didn't want to pay for the shipping, because that's definitely possible. We've had a few of those who just never replied back. What's up, Drew? Glenn, how you doing, man? We're in Michigan, Ben. Yeah. But Mike, if you have the old correspondence you want to reply to it, I can look at to see if it was us, but it can't be because it would have been me. So I don't remember any issues with anybody. I'm up to date since like years. Unless, like I said, oh, here's the thing, you know. Yeah, Ben, I heard about that. Yeah. It was actually in I think Rochester, Michigan, which is a very nice area, so it's crazy. But yeah, Mike, definitely look. If it's something I owe you, we'll get it worked out, man. No problem. But I just got to make sure it's real because there's so many fakes acting like us. It's crazy, man. Dixon, happy birthday, my friend. Survived the heat in Texas. You know what's crazy about that West Texas is that it's actually hot here in Michigan. It's so bad right now. It's like 95 and terrible. Really bad. Yes, Boutique. I'm excited, man. I got those arrows started coming in from God, it's been one of those days. From Boss. And so yes, thank you for doing that. And also I got those wraps from you. I got to look at how to look at those and see what we could do with that. But yes, thanks for doing that. I appreciate you helping them out to get those to us. And I just need to know which ones are yours on those ones, because I don't know which wraps are yours or which are not. But yeah, send me an IM as well, Boutique, because I'd be cool to get you and Boss on a podcast together, maybe to talk about arrow builds. Be kind of fun. So just send me an IM after this so you get a minute, okay? Okay, all yours. Perfect. Cool. I like to see that process too. I'll check that out if you already have videos on that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so those who just joined that didn't hear what I was talking about, let's just throw that in real quick, all right? So we have the bow giveaway coming up. It's this week. So if you haven't joined subscription, you need the team logo or the star on YouTube. You get the star by your name. If you're a member of that, you're automatically entered to win a bow. So right now the odds are like 1 in 400. It's actually pretty dang good odds in my opinion. But anyway, this is one option. Again, this Obsession bow. I again don't know the name. It's not the Chaos, but it's one of the ones from last year that were new. And for some reason, again, there's no numbers, labels, or anything on this bow, which I find very interesting now that I'm thinking about it. But okay, so there's that one. We got the Expedition Smoke would be another option. These are all right-handed, by the way. This thing's a beast mode if you wanted to try something with some major power. And the last option for this month would be the APA Black Mamba 28 MT. Again, for those who wanted something small and tiny and have the toolkit, if you always want to experience the APA style, that's what that is. Now, APA, also, for those who haven't seen the Team BHP Archery Repair Kit, you can get those on our website, bowhunterplanet.com. And basically, it's a kit to keep you guys in the field. I'm actually working on a commercial for it coming up. I'm super excited about it. This one's the plus version, but we do have a basic version for those who haven't got one of these. Anybody who buys the kit on our website gets an extra entry as well into the giveaway. So even if you're not a member, if you buy one of these, you get an entry. So just the thought if you're looking for one of these anyway. But the Archery Repair Kit is very helpful in the field. It comes with an extra sight, wrenches, rest, anything you could think of that's going to keep you in the field longer if something happens and you can't get to your pro shop right away. You know, what's up, Doug? What's up, D? Congratulations on starting archery. It's amazing. Victor, thanks for the subscription, my friend. They're handy. I have one. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's we've been, to be honest with you, we just got stock back. We've been sold out for like 2 months. It's crazy. I mean, I didn't have like a ton of them to start with, but APA This is pretty cool. APA did a custom one. I don't have it filled here, but APA Archery has their own TBHP box for their bows, and they actually come with pieces that are specific to the APA bow. So I thought that was pretty cool. We work with them, so they have these in stock too. If you guys have an APA or you're interested in the APA version, and they're going to start giving these away with some of their bow models too, as a freebie, exclusive type thing. So very exciting. We made their own label for them, got their logos put on it. I thought that was cool. I would love if Matthews did one of these with me. They're not going to, but it'd be so cool. It'd be awesome. But it's cool to have a company recognize how cool it is and wanted to have it for their bows. I thought that was cool. Especially APA, because APA is a backcountry bow hunter's dream. So that bow can be broken down in the field so easily. So this kit with that gives you extra module screws, the extra lock pin, and some other stuff. So pretty exciting for the APA user that wants to do the backcountry stuff. What's up, Anthony? Oklahoma. I'm doing pretty good, Doug. I'm doing pretty good. I was just over here filming stuff, try to film some bow hitch stuff. I was doing the bow hitch over here. That's what I was working on before I went live. I was doing a video assembling it and showing everybody how it works. But the bow hitch has been, I think it's a really cool product. I recognize it's an extra addition to your bow, but it's not very heavy. Again, it gives you that nice, perfect strap system that you can, take your bow in and out. So I think it's pretty cool. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man? Coffee. Well, it's not 95 degrees down here, Doug. And down here it's freezing. So it feels good. Anthony, how you doing, man? You want to get that podcast going soon? Maybe next week? Send me an email. Let me know when you want to do it. Get that chat going. Oh, man. Yeah, I thought so, Mike. Yeah, the poser accounts, got to be careful, man. That's what I'm saying. When they start talking about anything like Cash App and all this BS, I'm like, dude, these guys are crazy. Because people send it to us, they'll send us an email with screenshots. I'm like, dude, that's not me. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's not me. It's crazy. Possibly, Mark. Just depends what you need. If you want to send me an IM, we might be able to hook you up. Thanks to that heart micro. I'll leave out the second word. I don't know if I can even say that on here. Oh my gosh, that's funny. No problem, DJ. Appreciate it, man. Like I said, we've been doing this a long time, and I'm not an expert in all this stuff. I try my best to learn what I can and post what I can for you guys. It's not the easiest thing because sometimes I can't get the products. It depends what it is. And luckily, though, I will say this. I will say, very happy and what's the word I'm looking for? Honored that there are companies in this industry who recognize what BowHunterPlanet's been able to do and really help the industry, and they support us. They've been helping. So Moultrie just came in to help us. They recognize what we've been doing. They're like, hey, we really want to get on board. We love what you guys are doing. We got to support what you're doing. So, these are important things, and so we're very excited to test out Moultrie this year and start using their cameras. Also, Easton obviously has been a huge player for us and a very helpful company for us. They're a classic company. They've been around 100 plus years. So like for us to get Easton to sponsor what we're doing and give us some help financially, it was a very big deal, as well as the quality of the product. You can't really go wrong anyway. So it's like a win-win, right? It's like a win-win. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. There was a question. What do you think about the Lift versus the Core SS? I would take the Lift, and that's me. I understand that's going to make people mad, but I like the Lift more than I would like the Bowtech models this year. I'm not a huge fan. I've seen some of them. I've shot some at the local shops. Bowtech did not take part in the bow review this year, and I don't know. I don't really know why. It's really silly, but either way, I have no issue with Bowtech. To be honest, I would pick the Lift over that. But again, where I would struggle with the choice of the Lift would be more with the Alpha X and the RVX from Prime. Those two I really like a lot this year. So would I take the Lift over the Bowtech? Yes. Would I take the Lift over the Hoyt? Maybe not. I don't think I would. I really do like that Alpha X. I feel like it shoots very, very, very well for me. And again, everybody has a different feel, and that's why I want to remind everybody when we talk about these things of subjective conversation here. For me, the Hoyt shoots excellent. You know, for me, it's perfect. I do not like the Matthews grip. I've been very vocal about that grip for a long time. Matthews hasn't yelled at me yet. I'm surprised, but it's not my favorite grip. I feel like they've really messed up that grip and they need to just fix it quickly instead of just let it prolong all these years. I just feel like it doesn't make sense. Most people I talk to don't like the grip. They don't want any sort of roundness on the back, and I agree with them. Most of these companies don't have that, you know. That's why I'm like, I don't know why they do it, you know. Side plates can fix it, yes. And also the tech grip, which we've talked about on the show as well. And maybe the UV grip, which I actually haven't shot before. I've seen it, I've touched it, but yeah, that's my only complaint of the Matthews bow is the grip. I think everything else is solid. No issue anywhere else on the bow. I think it's a very excellent bow. Um, you know, but again, is it better or worse than a Hoyt and all these? I can't really say that. I don't think so. I don't feel that way. What's up, Josh? What's up, Riley? Braden, how you doing? Thanks, Anthony. Yes, please send that. We'll get that going. I'm gonna try to schedule those next week for you and some other people. I want to bust them out. I need some EPs anyway, so it works really well. Awesome, Braden. Hey, Braden, join the. You got to get that little star like by Anthony's name there if you want to get in on this bow. Um, Also, I think we're going to. You know, we do have those bow giveaways going on for the PSC and the Bowtech SR 350, I believe. Uh, I don't think we're going to hit those numbers, guys, to be honest. I don't know why we can't get there, but like on YouTube, we're not going to hit 100,000 to give that bow away anytime soon. So I think we're going to end up just giving it to the membership and just canceling that giveaway. I don't think we're going to be able to do it because we're never going to hit it. And for the a TikTok one for 200,000 subs, the PSC, I don't know if we're going to hit that either. We're close, but like it's not going up dramatically enough. So what I think I'm going to do is we'll give it to like, let's say October. And if we can't get, if we're not close enough by October, we're just going to give it to the membership. So that's another reason to join because there'll be another few more bows just going back to the team. So thanks, Gnome, for the getting the extra, getting the second gifter badge. Appreciate that. So I did get a new bow in. Let me show you guys. There's one bow that came in, just squeaked in. I didn't do the video on it yet, but we'll get to it soon. Now, this right here, when it comes to APA, this right here is one of my favorites already because it's just so tiny. This is the brand new Black Mamba Air Plus. So this is from APA. We did not do the video on this yet. I have to get working on that for you guys to get you all the information and everything. As you can see, this really cool green color. It looks awesome. Again, you got your toolkit, got your this one does not have the micro adjust, so a little bit lower cost solution. I think this is around $899, and then this version I think it's more like $1,000 because they have stainless steel on this one here. You can see, and the nuts and bolts on the sides. So this one would be a little bit more expensive, but again, get the same bow like about $899. But this bow is fast, small, and powerful. They got their little. This is their, I believe, Twister 360 rest they put on here. Kind of interesting how it works. It kind of flattens out, then pops up. So definitely different, but again, tiny. Look at this cool. Let's see if I can show you. They put this out front a little bit. Here's another little one out front now. So it's a little one. See that? Out front, and then they have their main one still in the same spot. So you could do a little one there if you wanted. I thought that was pretty cool. We're in Michigan, Josh. Wreck broadheads fish. Wreck broadheads are great, man. I haven't killed the deer with them yet, though, so I got to work on that. Maybe this year coming up. Got Matt was here at the studio and we talked about that, and so I'll try to get something down this year with them to test it myself in the field. I really like to do it. That bow right there, Tint, was the APA Air Plus, Mamba Air Plus. That's a brand new one. Hoyt Torex is a great bow, great starter bow. And it can be your main bow. It's nothing wrong with it. Someone wants to see the lift. I can do that. 1 second. Let me grab it. So this is not in the giveaway yet, but here is the lift for those who are asking what the Matthews bow looks like this year. This is the new 2024 lift. We don't know what the 25 bow is going to be yet, but we'll get there. It's got the bridge lock, stabilizer in sight. So goes through the riser. And same with the sight at the top, but the sight's got a fixed pin there, so you can't just slide it out every 2 seconds. Again, shot sense grip option. A lot of people have been talking about it. I asked the shops; they don't seem to sell a ton of these, from what my understanding, at least the ones by me. We got the Ultra Rest MX2 with the Matthews logo. That's pretty cool. And yeah, looks good. And it's interesting because a lot of the bow companies are doing this now, which is really interesting. They send me the bow with the QAD MX2 on it. They did that. I believe Elite did that too. I had an Elite around here somewhere. And Athens, I think, did that as well, I think it was. Yeah, there was a few of them. We don't really hunt any animals in the summer, actually. Not much of anything. Braden, you can hunt a whitetail deer with any bow. It doesn't have to be a lift. In fact, you can use our discount code on Bear Archery right now, BHP 2024, take 20% off any model they have online, specifically online only, but also Trophy Ridge and all that stuff it works for. What's the MSRP? Is that what you're asking on that bow? I think it's like $13.50 or something. What's up, Dave? Kevin, don't lose your subscription, my friend, on TikTok. Make sure you renew. Get the auto renew going so you can get your bonuses too. We got these bows coming up this week, so you don't want to miss out. What did I miss here? I know I missed some stuff. Listen, hey guys, I think I'll see who did the share subs, but if you guys could let me know. I know Thompson sent some and someone else sent some. I just want to make sure I don't lose that for you guys. Who sent me those share subs? Bear whitetail, you could kill a deer with it. Yeah, for sure. Last PM, Dave. I'll have to check, Dave. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, man? Welcome. I'd regret selling the Helium as well, Nakar. The Helium was an awesome bow. I really like. I still have one here. I love the Helium. I just always thought it was like one of my favorites. The lightness of it, the smoothness of it, the single cam. I loved it. We have not picked the test yet, Dave, for the Tacticam. That's coming up. Redline quiver. Okay. Got some redline stabilizers here. Well, this one is. This is, I think, a CV. Oh, it's a fuse. They look a little bit similar there. All right, again, the giveaway coming up, guys, for the bow. We got a pair of binoculars going to somebody for this May, and then for June we had the Obsession option. If you wanted the Obsession, you could choose between this one, the Smoke from Expedition. Pretty nice bow. And this is a very expensive bow, actually. It's very high end. And the Mamba 28MT from APA. So that's another option. So that's another reason to join subscription if you haven't done it. Get rolling. You're going to have a lot of good choices there. And the subscription going forward, we're working on, I'll have a Hoyt on the lineup coming up. I'll have a Prime. I'll have an Elite most likely. And we'll finish the year out strong with some sort of like Ethos or Alpha X or Lift or something cool. So Brandon, I'll probably do the drawing. Today's Wednesday, so probably Friday or Saturday, maybe Sunday, right in there. It'll be one of the days. We don't have to be live, so it's okay. You don't lose your, if you win, you win. I'll let you know either way. So, and I'll post a video on it so you can see who won. Carbon 5 arrow quiver. Torch sight, yep, that's a sweet sight. Cody, all these bows would be right-handed. It might look left on this thing because it's mirrored, but they will be right-handed. If you are a lefty, my recommendation if you win is just sell it, get rid of it right away, pocket the money, use it for another bow, use it with that bear discount code, and get a really good deal on a brand new bow. A lot of options there, so it just depends what you want to do. I have an RX-8, Curtis, but I'm not giving it up just yet. That bow is awesome, man. That's one of my favorites as well. The RX-8 is sweet. I would love to give it away and get a one in the mossy oak in the meantime. So I gotta, in order to do that, I have to pony up some cash. So I have to find that out. Perfect, Slim Pickens. Oh man. Z7. I love the Z7. The Z7 is one of those bows that are just iconic. When you talk about classic bows, I have one here. The Z7 is definitely one of the best bows on the market. I prefer the Helium of the Creed over the Z7 personally, just because I felt like the Z7 is a little bit heavy, front heavy, but it's still an excellent bow and shoots great. I have a lot of the classic Matthews bows here. In fact, when we go to the TAC and we have the outdoor weekend coming up in Michigan here and the more archery event coming up, one of the things we're going to try to do with those events is bring some extra bows with us for people to look at and play with. Bows that maybe they don't carry at the local shops, so wherever we're at, we're going to try to bring some classic bows with us, like the Z7, the Creed, the Dart and Viper, High Country. I got a Silver Hawk from XI. I got an old whole bunch of stuff we'll probably bring with us. But yeah, I want to have it so people can touch it and feel it and be like, oh man, I remember this, RX5 is great, Curtis. Yeah, man, that's a good bow. Phase 4 is an excellent bow. Yep, that's the one I got, Bow Hunter, the Z7 Extreme. Let me see if it's right here. I think it's right here. I think this is it. What's this one? Is this it here? Nope, that's the Reason. What's this one? That's the Helium. There's a switchback. Well, I know I have it. Where the heck is it? Oh, there it is. It's right behind me. Stupid. It's like right over here. How stupid. Here we go. There you go. Actually, this might be the Magnum. I think this is the Magnum when I think about it. Yeah, sorry. This is a Z7 Magnum, not the Extreme. SE5. Yeah, so I've been working with Gas Bowstring sponsored our show, and I've been working with them to try to get new strings and cables for everything. I don't think they did this one, though. I think this one came like this, so I'll probably have them do this one as well. So pretty cool. Yeah, you see the old grip, though, like these old grips? It's like the big wood chunk. I actually like it, though. It's got like a redwood down the middle. That's really nice. And again, I love how they always said the name on there, I met a guy at the TAC event, and he had an old MX2, I think it was, from Matthews, and it had this, the grip, and it said what it was. And I was like, you need to get rid of it. He goes, yeah, eventually. I go, well, I know someone looking to buy them. Just let me know. I got the switchback as well, Jim. That's over there. I won't get rid of that one. Yeah, these bows were awesome, guys. Number one, they're solo cam, true solo cam bows, right? Today, one of the only companies that still has a solo cam is Bear Archery. Oh, shoot. Bear Archery, which is weird, right? But it's like, okay. So Matthews kind of did away with that, which I find really heartbreaking. I feel like they should bring it back in at least one model. In fact, they should bring back the Z7 Classic edition and have like a newer Z7 with the solo cam. I think that would be sick. Not only that, I think they would sell it like hotcakes, I think, because people would just go nuts to get their hands on it. They could probably even sell for the price of that Safari. I'm sure people still buy it. What else we got here? Here's a Q2 XL for those who like the long draw ones. Q2 XL. This is a real good classic right here. Look at that cam. Dang, this is a beast for some of you guys. Well, there's definitely somebody on this who had one of these bows or knew someone who did. Look at that. Look at that solo cam machine ride. I'll show you guys my first, one of my oldest bows. Not oldest, but Matthew's oldest. I'll show you right here. This one's actually special to me for a reason. Let's see. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, here it is. So my brother bought this bow. This is actually my brother's bow. When I was a kid, he bought this at Starlight Archery in Michigan. And this was the ultralight from Matthews. He bought it, I think, in '94. And I've had it ever since. He gave it to me when I was in college. And I hunted with it in college. And I think I missed a decent buck with it. But either way, yeah, so this one's special to me. And then this one here is the other one. This was my dad's, who passed away many years ago. But my cousin, I didn't know he had this bow. My cousin had this bow. And he called me and said, hey, I got your dad's bow. He sold to me a long time ago. You want it? I said, yeah, I want it. So this is the XI Silverhawk. Now, XI, for those who don't know, is the company who acquired Bear Archery years ago. It's kind of a long story, but were in Evansville, which is where they're at today. And XI owned Indian Archery, and they wanted to get out of that name, Indian Archery, because they recognized it might be an issue over the years. So they changed to XI. Then at the same time, they ended up going to acquiring Bear and Jennings and all that from Bear, which was very interesting. So they kept the Bear name, of course. 40 years old. Wow. Golden Eagle. Remember they called it the Golden Chicken? What's that about the switchback there? I saw a comment. I kind of missed it. Well, I got my answer on the switchback. What was the question? I missed it. Sorry. Overdraw? Yeah, Archie. Is that Archie Gnome said that? Yeah, dude, I'll take an overdraw. I have one somewhere. I think. Oh, God. These things are so heavy. It's collapsing on me. So I kept that bow. So that was my dad's. And then this was my very first bow ever. I got this back too, Spike Buck 1 from Browning. This was my very first bow I ever had when I was a kid. I got it from Cabela's.com. My parents bought it for me for my birthday or something. And oh man, I shot the crap out of this bow. And then I ended up moving to a Dart and Viper, which I shot my first deer with, which I have that bow as well. So it's been a fun journey spending a lot of money to get my hands on these bows. A lot more than you would think, because I had to acquire most of them. And probably average like 200 to 800 bucks to get my hands on them, especially those Matthews. They cost a little bit more. Bear Kodiak. I think I have one of those. I got a lot of old Bears actually. I started getting the Bears on top of that. Where's the? You know what? Oh, here, look, check it out. Check it out. This is Indian Archery. Isn't that cool? This is a super old bow right here. See, Evansville, Indiana. So that's what it says there. So I figured all this out by just kind of like, oh, it's, you know, all this different work. And then I confirmed with Bear that was what happened. But yeah, this is one of the oldest bows I have here. But yeah, this thing is so cool. I got this on eBay. So old. But I had to get it when I found out it was Indian Archery. I was like, oh my God, I got to have this. This thing. I haven't even shot this. I'm actually scared to shoot it because I don't want the break or anything. So I've just been kind of holding on to it here. Put it right here in our studio set. Yeah, pretty cool. Thanks, Boutique. Thank you for that subscription. Appreciate that. Carbon Defiant. Nice. Oh, yeah. Big weight difference in some of those. Whitetail 2 compound. I have the Whitetail 1 over here, and it's crazy. Like, it's big. And I have, I think I got the Kodiak over there, too. Someone was saying. Actually, I don't remember Clearwater. Or are they out of Florida? Clearwater? I don't know why I don't know that one. I do know a lot of them, like, what was the one on this side of town? It was called, oh, God, what was it? I should know this. Proline. Browning, Proline. Now we can say Athens, too, as Will was talking about right there. So, Will, with Athens, I have their bow here, actually. I'll show you. I can kind of try to explain it the best I understand it, but it might be a little bit off. We'll see. Let me see if I have it here. I have it somewhere. I just don't know if I'll be using it now, of course. But I feel like I put it in storage. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I must have put it in storage or something. Because anyway, there's a cam issue. They it looks like, and I'm not a lawyer, but it looks like they infringed maybe on a patent of Botex for the moving the cam left and right. So that caused them to go into an issue, and then that was that. But I was hoping to show it to you because I have one here. But I just don't know where the heck I put it. I'm pretty sure I put it. I must have stored it away since it's kind of like over. I shoot a little bit of both, but why? I shoot a lot of Montec. I shoot a lot of the rec. I do shoot some mechanical as well. Just depends. Allen bows. Oh yeah, jeez. Thanks, Jim, for the follow. PSE SR500. Nice. Yeah, I'll show you guys the old PSE. Check this out. This thing's weird right here. This is called oh god, everything's jammed up here. You guys might have seen this on my show here. It's called the Tasman, and it's got this wicked handle. This is like literally a wicked handle. Like, what the hell? It's like a bridge too far, or a bridge not far enough. It's kind of weird, right? Like, what the hell is this? So, I mean, I kind of get it, but then I kind of don't. I don't know. It's weird. It is a solo cam, though. You know? I don't know. Very strange. Oh, God. The Tasman. Welcome from Brazil. Looking for an old high country. Oh, really, Dave? I have plenty of those right over here. High country, high country, high country. I got 3 of them. You see that? I can't see if you can see it, but I think you can. A lot of old high country. Is it very close? You talk about the Athens thing? I think it's close, but I don't know. Again, I'm not a patent attorney, so I don't know anything about like how things actually are allowed and not allowed. Wow. You guys remember the one? I think it was called. It was in Indiana, I think, not Athens, but Anderson Archery. I think it was an Anderson Archery, and also Alpine, who stopped making bows. It looks like, and then they sold to Kinsley, or yeah, something like that, and the rest of their stuff. Yeah, I don't know about Clearwater. Never heard of that one. Thanks, James, for the follow. Appreciate that. Pearson. Oh yeah, man. Pearson. They started to stage a comeback, but then it failed miserably. What do I think of Muzzy fixed blade heads? Awesome, man. Muzzy's been it's a product that's been tried and true for years. I mean, I've killed many deer with Muzzy. So even though, do I think there's better stuff now? Absolutely. But will the Muzzy still work? No problem. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's got that bone crushing tip, which it's always had. And I don't know if you notice this, but many companies have copied that tip now that I'm sure the patent's over. And so that's why you see that bone crushing tip on like 90% of the new broadheads. It's crazy. Golden Eagle. Yeah, it was. The Golden Eagle's part of the Bear acquisition. So Bear owned them and Jennings, and then that all got closed up. Just like Browning got acquired by PSE, that part of it. And so they shut that down too. No, sorry, Ryan. I haven't gotten anything from SWAT. I did reach out to them. They never got back to me. So unfortunately, I don't have any experience with the SWAT broadhead. Yeah, Jim, those are great, man. QAD makes a good broadhead, man. They've done a really good job on that too. For the most part, but why? I do mainly bow hunting for the most part and crossbow. Mainly bow though, mainly compound. I would say I'm a 90% compound shooter, 5% crossbow, 5% gun. I don't very do much gun hunting, but if it's like upland, I'll do it. And sometimes I'll go out for opening day only, just for the one day, just because I have a cool revolver I like to try to hunt with. But other than that, for the most part. I also don't hunt in rifle zones or anything, so I don't really, if I did a rifle, maybe I like it more, but I don't know. I just like the up closeness of bow hunting. I feel like it's just such a challenge, and I feel like it's a fair challenge to the animal as well. But that's me, and again, everybody's different how they view what they want to do. Oneida Eagle equals classic. Yes, Oneida is absolutely 100% classic. The Arrow Force, man, I saw a guy shoot a deer with a Oneida. Sean Meisner, I went and did this hunt with him in 2009. It's actually on YouTube, the video. And I hunted with him. And I had a Horton crossbow at the time. And I don't know why I had this crossbow. Honestly, I have no idea. But I was using a crossbow. And I missed this buck at like 15 yards, right? I'm like, this is so embarrassing. It ran out to him, and he shot it and got it. And I was like, oh, my God. I missed this beautiful 10-point, and he just smokes it. Tim Wells is a lunatic, man. So he's a lunatic when it comes to shooting bows. Like, that guy is unbelievable. He doesn't even use a sight. I mean, he's nuts. I hear you, Jim. I hear you. Awesome, Doug. Yeah, that's exciting, man. I can't wait to get out in the fall. I just, the fall's my time. It's like, I love doing content in the fall as well. Like when we're at hunt camp and filming different products and the new stuff that comes out is so much fun to me. This part of the year is kind of like, it's like we're getting to this thing where it's like kind of want to take July off, take a lull, which I might do, and then come back to you guys with July and August and in August, because there's like this lull that happens. It's already started. You could see it in the video views. You could see it, like you could start to see, when the hunting stuff is trending, it's like completely drops off and just keeps sinking. And this time of year it gets really, really bad. So, no, I hear you, R. Yeah, man. There's no doubt about it. I feel a lot safer in bow season than gun season. In fact, I generally don't even go out during gun season with my bow. I kind of just forget about it for that 2 weeks, which is great. It's not very long. Oh, the prep's the best, Ryan. Yeah, the prep is the best, man. And not just that, we love to talk about that prep on our podcast and stuff. So we have a great time, like just bathing in that thought, right? Like, oh, what are we getting together? And we pull the trailer here, we fill up the trailer. It's so much crap. We never even get to all of it by any means. Like videos to work on, things. It's so funny. We'll put like 6 bows in there. It's really nuts. But it's fun. And the guys, we love it. It just, I love, um, love the prep. Prepping to me is one of the best parts. Twin turbo from Hoyt. Yeah, I mean, I probably would never buy the twin turbo from Hoyt. I mean, just my opinion. Uh, Not necessary. I feel like they make such a solid bow. I would never even get the Z1 because it's not necessary. Their bow's fast enough and it's great. It shoots awesome. Yeah, Reg. The Bear Royale is going to be your go-to, and you're going to want to use our coupon code. We get an E code that you can use on their website to buy that Royale. It's called BHP 2024. BHP 2024, and you can take off 20%. It's a steal. So Bear Archery came to us last year in 2020, at the end of 22. They said, listen, we want to get more people in archery. What's it going to take? And I said, you need to give them a discount. People aren't going to just buy your bow unless you give them a discount. So they agreed to do for their online stuff only, which includes anything online with Trophy Ridge, Sick Broadheads, and Cajun Archery. If you want to do some sort of like bow fishing, you can take 20% off. So the bow I recommend highly to people who want a real, like an actual bow, is the Paradigm, because you can get 20% off. It ends up being like 5 something. But you can use it on the Royale. You can use it on anything they sell online. You can't use it on any shop bows. It's only for online only. But yeah, it's a really good deal. Like, you know, you always search for a discount code for Home Depot or something. Like, we actually have one that we can use, which is very rare, you know, very rare. Ryan, I am still split a little bit between the RVX from Prime and the Hoyt Alpha X. I'm going to use both. I mean, I know that for sure. It's just a matter of which one am I starting with. Usually I'll start with the first one, hit a doe, and then I'll swap bows and then buck hunt the rest of the year with whatever bow it is. So I'm thinking I might start with the Hoyt this year and then move into the Prime after the first initial deer I drop this year. I'm not 100% sure, Dave. I'll have to get back to you. Which one do you want? We have 3 of them. I got the VibraFlex, whatever the heck that is. I got I don't even know what these are. Oh, look, this one's got overdraw. This one's got an overdraw. If you guys have never seen overdraw, this is what it looks like. Overdraws were used back in the day to gain speed and have a shorter arrow. So basically, when you draw the bow, the arrow can come to like here. But to be honest with you, I never liked it because my thought was, I don't want that arrow behind my wrist no matter what. If it does something weird and like it comes down, you know, that's why I think you don't see them anymore like you used to. But the overdraw basically just took your burger hole and moved it back to here, you know, and gave you a longer. Not my thing, but it was really popular in that time. What's up, Daddy Mike? How you doing, man? Dunlap, Tennessee. This is a beauty. This is Supreme, this one. This one's the Supreme. What's this other one? Safari. Yeah, Supreme, a Safari, and the one I have no idea what the heck that other one is. I've been great. How about you? Ethan, right now we're using a Scott Archer release. I use the Ghost. So Jim, interesting comment about Darton. So here's the deal. I've been trying to get Darton on the show for a couple years. They've been kind of quiet because they got new ownership and whatever. But I did talk to Randy at the show at the TAC, and we had a great conversation. It sounds like they're probably going to do the bow review. But he let me shoot the Consequence while I was there. And I have to say, it was really nice. Like, the draw cycle was so smooth. Shot very good. So I'm really looking forward to trying to get this baby in house, so I can do a little more in-depth review for you guys and get the Dart and Consequence video online through BowHunterPlanet. RX8, nice, Ryan. A3 bowstrings. Yep, we used A3 for a while there, Trace. They're great. Right now we use gas only, but yeah, the A3 did a great job. Wow, this is actually pretty good. Is that a Bowtech? Which one? The one I just showed was a High Country, I believe. So listen, guys, if you're just joining, you haven't been on this long, if you didn't hear the original pitch, okay, we have a bow giveaway coming up this week for our membership. So if you're not a member, you can join membership, hit join channel on BowHunterPlanet's YouTube, or on TikTok, you can hit subscription. There's a star below. The winner that we're going to pick one winner. It's all random. We use random.org to select. So all the membership people will be entered in to win. So the first option they'll have is the Obsession. This is an Obsession bow. I don't know the name of it. I forgot the name. I'm not going to lie. It's embarrassing, but I did. So that's your first option. Your second option is the Expedition Smoke. And your third option for this giveaway, we do this monthly, so there's always bows, is the Mamba 28MT. So that's another option if you want to try APA. And there'll also be a second winner. So we'll pick one winner for the bow, and another winner will win these binos from our friends at Burris. So, yeah. So if you haven't joined membership, hit that subscription button, support the channel, help us out, and at the same time, you have a chance to win some stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure on that, Trace, but you should just call those guys. They're real good people. Behind me, this is Expedition, APA, Obsession. We got the Paradigm from Bear Archer over here. This is the one I recommend for those who don't want to spend a ton of money and want that 20% off. You can get the blackout version like I bought here. I even got the paw grip put on for 10 bucks more, 14 bucks more, I think it is. And this bow comes ready to hunt already with all the stuff on it. So it's kind of a sweet deal. I'm not going to lie to you. It's kind of a sweet deal. In fact, I do need to put this back on while I'm here. This is definitely one of my hunting bows as well. I don't know when I'll use it or what yet, but I do plan to use it at some point. I have no idea if I'll shoot 3 deer, but I will try to get this one out this year as well, because I like the blackout. And then I'm going to talk to Gas and see if we can get some sick looking strings put on this thing, and strings and cables. We'll get a color coordination going. I think I'm going to do something weird like pink or purple, something just I don't normally do. Possibly, Ryan. I feel like I've looked at that thing before and I wasn't really too big on it. Is that the thing with the V or something? B3 King release. That's funny, Chris. That's interesting. As far as more comfortable, I like the Scott release. I like the True Ball stuff. I actually just wanted to start testing out the True Fire stuff. I was trying to see if Faraday could send me some stuff from them. I'd like to test that out as well to see if there's anything new I like there. The one release, I can't think of the name of it right now, top of my head, but it's a 2-finger release, and I really like the idea of it. Scott has it, and you put two or 3 fingers on the side. It's like a huge trigger, but it's very comfortable, and it really helps with any sort of panic, target panic or anything like that. Luke, yes, love Matthews. They do a great job, my friend. That's weird, Trace. I would. That's maybe they're having some issues there or something. I don't know. That's interesting. I used to, when I dealt with them the Classic Series last year, never had a single issue. I think it's Brett, right? Is that the guy's name? Never had an issue, so I don't know. Fill in the freezer. Yeah, I need to get some new deer meat this year. Actually, my deer meat's about just over a year old, so I didn't get a deer last year, so don't even ask me how that happened. It's crazy. Every time I had a chance, it was like the wrong moment. Like I was drinking water or something, you know? All right, see you later down the line. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate that. Three and love it. Yep. Yeah, I know. I heard that, Ethan. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? They sold the Scott brand and they created another brand after, which I find interesting. That I don't know. They look kind of similar, the releases, so I find that very strange as well. But the thing about Scott Archery and this B3 that I've experienced being in the marketing side of the business is they don't really do a lot of marketing. Like they're more like kind of like they just build a good product and they don't really. I don't know. I feel like people who own companies, like this is the problem with ownership in the industry is when you own something in the industry, you don't really understand marketing sometimes, and it happens a lot. And they don't trust anybody. So, because they're business people and they don't really understand it, they don't really trust anybody. So they wouldn't send me a release because they don't trust that I'm going to do the job or whatever. So this is part of the issue when it comes to the politics in the industry. And B3 is one of those companies. I have reached out to them with zero response, and that's why, because they don't know what they're doing. It's not like they have a huge marketing company doing it. You know what I mean? So, and it's sad because you want to get them more exposure, but they won't give you that choice, which sucks, but it is what it is. What's up, MM? God, I wish I could hunt for elk. That sounds amazing. My biggest buck, Luke's a 142. Yeah, Trace, no problem. Like I said, I never had an issue. He was always good. I don't know. Maybe they're just behind right now, and they're not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's kind of how it goes, Ethan. Like, the industry is just it's one thing to get sponsorships, like for people to give you actual money in this industry. It's very hard to do, to be honest. But not just that, like when you just want products. So we don't really want to pay for the product because if I'm going to show it to you guys and show you, let you guys see it, then I don't want to pay for it. It doesn't make sense. I would go broke, right? So generally, we reach out for the companies and say, hey, can we have a couple of products to sample to play with, and then usually I just give them away to you guys as giveaway. So it doesn't really win for me by any means, but at least you get something I can give away. So that's kind of how it works. And then it most companies just jump all over it, right? If it's BowHunterPlanet, they send us stuff right away. They want to get involved, they want to help. But some companies, the smaller ones who have private owners, are very reluctant to do anything. It's very interesting. It happens all the time. Like it's not like it's one. It's Hamsky's the same way. I just met the owner of Hamsky the other day. Inactivity. What's this thing talking about? That was weird. But I just met the owner the other day, and he didn't even know who we were. I'm like, wow, that's crazy, man. Like, nice guy, but like, I'm like, how do you not know that? It's just crazy to me. What's up, Cody? Pretty on the Creed XS. I love the Creed. I really do. I wouldn't buy a Creed today to hunt with. Although I guess if I do like a classic thing, I would consider it. But I wouldn't buy it as like my new bow. Like I would definitely not do that. I feel like it's past this time. And to be honest, the limbs are old. Everything's old on it. So like I wouldn't do that necessarily. But if you had one, I'd probably just keep it, or sell it. It's still worth a decent amount, actually. You'd be surprised what you can get on a Creed. I have one here. I love it. Absolutely love the Creed. Creed and the Helium are probably my two favorite from Matthews of all time. But everybody's different, Cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head out. So I appreciate everybody coming in. And again, those who signed up for the subscription today based on our talk, thank you. We'll do the bow giveaway coming up this weekend. If you didn't sign up yet and you're considering it, you can do it on our pages on TikTok. I believe there's a link in some of our videos. You can get to it. And on YouTube, you can go to our channel and it says join channel. That's what you want to do. Yeah, get that little star to be entered, but you have a couple days to figure out if you want to do it. So, that's it. All right, guys. We'll see you later, TikTok. You guys have a good night. I'm going to sign out now. There's that one. All right, YouTube. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you coming in here and hanging out with me. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.